Good morning, everyone.
Hello, happy
Good morning.
Saturday. I need to turn my YouTube notifications off. There we go.
Yeah,
So,
because
did you get any sleep last night, Cynthia?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Did you get
hi,
any sleep
Stephanie.
last night?
Not as much as I could have, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just have to learn how to not look at certain things before going to bed.
Just delete them before you even look at them. Click.
That's easier.
I
That's easier said than done, though.
yeah, I
True.
think it just hurts to learn that uh the real reason why somebody's watching my channel, it's not for me. It's for what I can give them, and that hurt. That really hurt.
Sad.
But anyway, that is not how I want to
Yeah,
start the
well,
morning off, so
for everyone like that, there's 99 like me and Keri.
Okay, so
yeah, let's change the subject because I don't want to start crying.
yeah,
I'm so mad right now.
Jen.
That's what I'll end up doing is crying.
Okay, so let's start. Let's start from the beginning. So, Jen Reeves comes on and says, "My clock says it's 9 a.m." And I said, "We are running a few minutes behind. We were having technical difficulty." Jen says, "Good morning, LOL." And then Jen says, "Affordably Geeky is on, so they're keeping me busy." Denny says, "Good morning." Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Jen. And then Jen says, "Hey there, Denny." And Denny says, "I was catching up on Cindy the crochet A. She's a hoot. She is a hoot." Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
I
And
got
then
to
Denny
watch.
says,
I,
"Go ahead."
I saw Mimi last night, and I had never seen her.
Mimi
Oh,
Cat
you're in for
do?
a treat. Yes.
Yeah, she's really cool. I'm gonna do my hair purple. She's got pink in her hair. I'm not gonna go ahead and do my hair.
I've been trying to put a purple streak in mine forever, but I just haven't gotten the courage.
I'm gonna douse my head. I swore I'm gonna do it once in my life.
But
Uh, Jen says, "I like Cindy. She's fun." Denny says, Cindy is great. I'm glad she got her cheese in a can." Oh, that was so funny too. I missed that one, said Jen. Stephanie says, "Hi, Keri and everyone." Denny says, "Hi, Stephanie." Uh-oh, my chat jumped.
Uh-oh.
Jen says, "Hey there, ladies." Lady, and then she said ladies. Oh, so sorry. She's so cute. Good morning, Keri. Hi, Bree. Hi, Cynthia. Jen
Howdy.
says, "Hi, Stephanie." And then Jenny said, "I don't watch anyone for what I can get. I love the channels I subscribe to." That's right, Denny. Good
Exactly.
morning, Bree. Nice to see you, Jen says. And then Denisha says, "My daughter won't let me dye my hair any crazy colors." Cynthia, what are you wearing, darling?
I am actually wearing a shawl that Bree made me.
Oh gosh. It's my phone's far enough away from my face I couldn't see it.
Yeah, yes, Bree
Good
made this
morning, Mama
shawl.
Swift. Oh,
Let
that is
me go to the right
beautiful.
camera. Yep. So Bree made this as a gift to me not too long after I started recovering, right, Bree?
Yeah, and it's because Alex asked me to make that for
Right,
you
Alex
after I
did.
made her one.
Yeah, yeah. That was after the butterfly kisses. That's right.
Nope.
It is. It's really pretty. Oh, love the
It's a
colors.
fun pattern. It's a real fun
It's
pattern.
I'm
it's
always cold, so I
6:17
use
where
it a
we are,
lot.
Denisha. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh no, no, no. Go ahead.
Well, I got my Led Zeppelin t-shirt on and my vampire teeth leggings.
Sweet.
Woohoo! Everybody knows I'm crazy anyway.
Denny, I do a lot of praying in this shawl because I'm cold all the time, so I do wear it a lot.
So it's a prayer shawl now?
Oh, thank you,
Yep.
Julie. Yeah, it's a prayer shawl now. Well, do you want me to start off, Keri, with our devotion?
Sure.
All right, so we are going to start off every Saturday morning with just a quick little devotion. And then later we'll ask a question just to kind of get some conversation going. So today's devotion is titled The Likeness of Love. And the verses that we're going to look at are Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 27. And it says, God, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Have you ever thought about how profoundly God loves you? You could spend a long time considering it and never plumb the depths of how intensely he cares for you. But one thing is sure, pondering his love will transform your life. Just think about the fact that the Father made you in his own image. This was a purposeful choice. So important it's repeated 4 times in the biblical account. He created you with unimaginable potential and unquestionable worth. Love that. With the ability to experience him in a deep, intimate relationship. In fact, he wants to pour his life into you and work through you in astounding, eternal ways. His desire is that when people see you, they are reminded of him. So no matter how you feel about yourself, embrace the truth. God loves you. He longs to shower his goodness upon you and calls you to his own. Lord, thank you for loving us. Help us know you better and understand what it means to reflect your likeness. In his presence, realize that he formed you with profound love.
Aw. What a way to start a Saturday morning.
Yep.
Hi, Ezra. How's my boyfriend doing? I told him I was going to start stalking him. I want to address something really, really quick. I just want to ask for those of you who have channels, and you two can say something, or you don't have to. It doesn't matter. But just don't be mad at me. So if you continuously get negative emails from a person that's on your channel, what do you do?
Well, I'm a very blunt person. So I'm afraid I'd have to say something
Well,
they might not like. But everybody handles their things in different ways.
right.
I'm just too old to mess with it.
Well, and we're not in school anymore. Can you block them? Jen says, can you block them? And, I don't, the emails probably, but I don't know if you can block them from your channel. I don't know.
Yeah, you can block somebody from your channel, but,
I think
do you really want to do that unless
you
it's
pray
like
about
a troll.
it, and either you answer it or you delete it.
Yeah, you just gotta do it your own ways. Everybody knows what's right inside of them. I just know they'd best not pick on my friends.
Right, and that's I just was wondering how other people would handle it, because I don't know I don't know how I would handle it.
Oh, honey, the trolls that get on YouTube. I mean, it even the trolls on YouTube, you don't realize it. Even if they give you a thumbs down, it affects your algorithms in a positive way. You're still getting interaction. So even a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't even block their trolls. They just let them act stupid and erase their comments.
Yeah.
I don't want to get big enough that I have to do that, and deal with trolls.
Oh, I had my first troll.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah. Mama Swift. I like what Mama Swift said. She said delete it. Don't read it. Um. Yeah. Because she knows how I am. I like to make sure that everybody's happy all of the
Yeah.
time. And Trisha, I really appreciate you texting me last night to make sure that I was okay, because I was I was having a hard time yesterday. But anyway,
Are
that's
you
not why we're
okay?
here. Uh, yeah, I don't want to bring it to YouTube.
Okay.
But I appreciate your guys' answers. And hi, Daniel.
Is Daniel back?
Daniel's back. Keri, you're a people pleaser. I am. I am a people pleaser, and it makes it really, really hard to. Oh, I gotta get my coffee. I try to do the what would Jesus do, and I don't think that I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
Just
if
some
it's gonna give
ideas out
me an
there.
ulcer, if it's
Okay,
gonna
so
give me an ulcer, I'm not putting up with it.
if I'm gonna give you what?
I said if it's something that's gonna give me an ulcer, I won't put up with it. Otherwise, I'd blow them off.
Yeah. Okay, Cynthia, go ahead and are you okay? I'm sorry, sweetie.
Aww.
I wanted to be able to um well I'll call you later, okay? Anyway, so Cynthia has a question. I don't know if she can say it now. Can you say it now?
Oh,
So,
baby.
our question for the morning is we'll have questions on our Saturdays, and they're just fun questions, just to try and, get to know one another and just, share.
Good
So
idea.
sometimes they'll be really silly, and sometimes they'll just be kind of more informative. And today's is probably more of an informative one. I stole it from my show last night. I didn't put it on my show last night. So the question is, are you a only child,
Oh,
a
that's
younger
right.
child, a middle child, or an older child? And Keri, why don't you start, and then Bree, you can answer, and then I'll answer, and then we can look at what everyone else is putting in the chat. Oh, Bree, you go first.
I'm the oldest. I am actually my family's matriarch now because everybody's gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow. So
that's
how
a
many
weird
siblings do you have?
part. How many siblings I have? I have a half sister. I have two full blood sisters. I had a stepbrother before he passed away, and I have a stepsister. So blended family. But
Oh, we're
yeah.
bringing blended families into it. I got to figure out what child I am.
There you go.
Okay. Wanted to say hi to Lenny, and Mama Swift is the youngest.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Jen said,
I
repeat the
wanna,
question.
huh?
Jen is asking for me to repeat the question.
Go ahead.
So the question is, are you an only child, the youngest child, the middle child, or the oldest child? And how many siblings do you have if you are not the only child?
Okay, so my answer, now that I spilt hot coffee all over me,
Oh, no.
it cooled off before it hit me. And it wasn't that much coffee abuse. So with my mom and dad, it's just me and my sister, and I'm the oldest. And then my mom remarried, and my stepdad has one, two, three children, and that would make me, and this is funny because that would make me the middle child. There's two older than me, and then my sister, and then my youngest sister. So, um, but because I was older and my older siblings were already out of the house and stuff, I never. Keri, will you take my comment off the screen, please? I can't. I can only block you or put you in timeout. Oh wait. Anyway, my stepdad's two oldest children were raised when my mom got involved with him, and so it really was just me, my sister, and my youngest sister. So I would say that I'm I'm the oldest and a middle child.
Bless your heart.
Well, my grandparents raised me, so I'm the oldest and like the only child because my two sisters were with my parents and they were much younger than I was. So my grandparents pretty much raised me. My mom really didn't want me at the time.
Aww.
Wow.
Nah, well, stuff happens. She was young.
Yeah,
My
I
dad
can't. Oh,
was
there.
a my dad was a pool shark that liked to drink, and it just.
Jenny. Wow.
Okay.
I agree with you, Denny. I have a half sister, but I don't refer to her as a half. She's my sister. I agree.
Oh no, not mine.
She's a half.
Not mine. She doesn't
So
Is
like
that
me, and I don't like her. Bad but true.
is that the one you wanted me to remove, Jen? Hi, Mare.
Hi,
Mare says, I am an only child, but I was one of those kids who was born an old soul and was more the parent than the child.
Oh,
Denny, oh my gosh, bless your heart. She said her mom had 3 children and her dad had 13.
whoa,
Wow.
that's a big
Oh,
family. I don't know how somebody could raise 13 kids and keep their sanity.
I must have accidentally highlighted it. Jen, I'm sorry.
So I was a middle child. I had
You?
a brother that's 2 years older than me and a sister that's 5 years younger than me. But when I was in the 3rd grade, I believe it was, my parents became foster parents. And so we had lots and lots of newborn babies. And then when I was in middle school, they started keeping handicapped adults. And then when I was in high school, they started keeping a little girl who was handicapped. And my gosh, she stayed with our family for a long time. Like I was way out of college before they couldn't keep her anymore. And they had another young, he was a toddler, but they had him, but he did die while he was still with us. But he had a lot of complications. But anyway.
At least he had some love before he passed.
So yes. So I was a middle child, but I also grew up, as a temporary sibling for many, many, many children. And when I was in college, my mom had to have carpal tunnel surgery. She has lupus, and she had to have surgery, which probably had nothing to do with the lupus. But anyway, and I came home from college to help out, and we had a baby that was in our foster care, and I got very attached to him. His mother was, I guess, doing drugs and drinking when she was pregnant. So his cycle was the opposite. He slept during, the day, and he was up all night because that's how she was. She slept during the day and partied all night. So his cycle when he came out of the womb was like that. And so when I came home to help take care of him, something just happened, and I got so attached to him, and I wanted so desperately to adopt him. And, the bottom line was, back then the Children's Bureau would not let me adopt him because, one, of my age. At the time, I was probably only about 22, 23. I was not married, and he was an African-American baby. And of course, me being white, at that point in time, they tried to place them in homes of their own color.
Right.
And it was hard. It was very, very hard. And when he did get adopted out, I went almost like through a grieving process. But,
yeah.
So.
Well, did they let you see him?
No. Sometimes after the babies were placed, we would get to continue to be a part of their lives, especially my parents, and they still see some of those. Well, they're not infants anymore. They're actually grown adults now, having families of their own. So my parents have stayed in touch with several of the foster babies, but that particular one, no.
That's lovely that they could see him again.
Let's see who else come in real quick. Granny has come in. Good morning. Jenny has come in. Good morning. And Mel has come in. Good morning.
Hello, hello.
That's why you've got such an open, loving, joyful, kind heart, Cynthia. You just gave love just as freely to those little kids as you would your own natural siblings,
Right.
That and you and your youth group work, it does a lot for a person. Keeps you a sweet soul.
Yep.
I used to be that way. I used to be that way when I was younger. But after you get kicked around so many times, you get a little bit hard, when you get older. Yeah, you get hard.
Well, that little baby's name was Blake, and back then it was, in the late 80s, early 90s. So friendship bracelets were a big thing. So I would, make friendship bracelets all the time out of, cross stitch thread. And
Mm-hmm.
you guys, I made that little guy matching friendship bracelets to match almost every outfit he could possibly wear. I mean,
Oh.
he just
How old
melted
was
my
he?
heart.
How old
So
was
what
he?
else? Who else did they comment about where they are in the sibling pool?
Not the new people that just came in. I don't think they know what the question is.
Come on,
Okay.
guys, answer it again or
So
ask
the
it
question
again.
for today is, we'll have a question every Saturday. So the question for today is, are you an only child? Are you the youngest child, the middle child, or the oldest child? And if you're not an only child, how many siblings do you have?
Mel says she's the first.
You're the first. She's the oldest. The oldest of how many, Mel? Oh, I agree, Denny. Did you see that, Bree?
What?
Denny says, you are still a sweet soul. You just have to heal from the hurt.
Yeah, well, many on top of many, but my grandkids help me a lot with that because those little bright eyes shining up saying, "Grandma, I just love you so much." Makes everything okay.
It does.
So Mel says she has, it's just her and her sister. And Jenny says she's the baby. She has one sister who's 13 months older.
Good morning, Cynthia.
Denny says the oldest kids have a lot of responsibility. Yes. Cynthia says she is the oldest. She has two brothers and two sisters.
Yeah, I was the oldest girl. I was of only girls on my grandpa's farm. There were no boys. So when it came time to go feed the hogs or bale hay or jump on the cultivator or go rake hay, it was me. It was me,
Oh, thank you.
which was a good learning experience. I know how to grow everything. So what do you got planned for today, Miss Cynthia, you and Mr. Todd?
Well, last week we were supposed to go on
Funny
a
you should
picnic for
ask.
his birthday and go to Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
And I ended up saying, can I just take a 30-minute nap? And so I laid down at a quarter till 11 in the morning, and I woke up at 8 p.m. So we're going to do last Saturday's plans.
You're going to do Hobby Lobby?
Yes. I've got to get a couple more little small things for the traveling box of joy. That
I have
video.
things in a box to mail you to go in the traveling boxes of joy.
Because that box is going to go out the Monday after next weekend. So a week from this Monday.
Okay, I'm going to mail it this weekend.
Okay.
It'll be 2 days. 2 days.
Thank you.
No problem.
Miss Sylvia mailed me some things too, and I know Todd just went to the post office to see if that box had arrived. He said it did not. So she must have sent. She asked me about it last night on the live if I'd gotten it, and I told her no. So it must be coming.
They've had storms at the East Coast. I just saw where New York City's, the Bronx is flooded. They've got boats in the streets, and people are just being flooded out of their homes. It's crazy. Yeah. Subways are full of water.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I have something that I have to say. Miss Bree is 6 people from 100. If you don't hear, and I'll link her channel really quick. Hold on, let me get to her channel.
Is it really 6 people? I haven't checked in a couple days.
You have 94. Oh yeah, you have
I'm happy
94.
for you, Bree.
Wow, there's going to be a giveaway.
And another thing that I was gonna say to you, Cynthia, since you're doing the Christmas in July fairies, you might want to do a separate video and just tell the people that have well, actually, I know a way to get around that. So here is Breeze. Well, why
Keri, I
didn't it
am
do?
planning on doing a video. It'll probably come out tomorrow or Monday
Oh, okay.
because I looked at my emails and I had at least 9 or 10 more subscribers yesterday. And it doesn't matter. Every day for the last 8 days, my subscriber count goes back to what it was before my fairy video.
One way that you can get around that, I mean, it's nice to have them. I would do a video saying, if you commented on my fairy video, please come back and check to make sure that you're subscribed. And then if it's not a requirement, you can always just message them in your message that they were your semifinalists, draw. So,
It's
but
crazy.
if it is a requirement that they are a subscriber, then you're going to need to do a video.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I've learned that if they copied and pasted an answer, then YouTube automatically deleted their content.
Now, I copied and pasted a lot of mine, and I've checked. All of mine are still there.
Okay.
Well, I didn't copy and paste any of them. Mine are still there.
But you know, I noticed that one person that I've been watching, for the last year and a half, I had noticed that I wasn't getting any more of her videos, and I thought, well, surely she's not quit because she does a live every week. And I mean, it's Krista from the Secret Yarnery, and she's pretty big. And so I went, and sure enough, there were videos, and I wasn't getting the notifications. And so I went and looked, and I was no longer subscribed to her. And I was like, well, I didn't unsubscribe. I mean, she's one of my favorite people to watch. And so, of course, I subscribed back. But so I guess YouTube unsubscribed me from her. And I don't know why, because it's not like it's been a while since I've seen her videos. I mean, it had been like I had noticed it after about 3 weeks that I hadn't been getting her videos. So only 3 weeks. But I know that if you haven't been to somebody's channel in a while, YouTube will unsubscribe you, but that couldn't have been the case. So, and I had somebody that said they hadn't been getting my notifications, and they went and looked, and for some reason they were still subscribed, but the notifications was marked down to like personalized or whatever it is instead of so she had to redo the notification. So I'm learning to check, but that's like my playlist. I've noticed every now and then that somebody's video will pop up in my playlist, and I didn't put it in my playlist either. So again, I don't know if that's YouTube or trolls. I don't know if trolls have that kind of power, but so I have to keep checking my playlist as well and making sure that there's not unwanted videos on my playlist.
I know some strange things happen in the YouTube genre there. In the YouTube world, there's people get unsubscribed. I think every channel I've ever watched is always saying, make sure you're still subscribed. So,
well, all of the Christmas in July fairies that I was already subscribed to, Cynthia subscribed to you, and Pivy does it all, which is Ezra, my sweetheart, subscribed to you. So now you have, let's see.
Well, thank you.
And I'm going to put Cynthia's link up there too. Oh, you have 101 subscribers now, Bree.
No way!
Yeah.
Woo! Now I gotta pull out yarn and do a video for a giveaway.
Okay, now let's put Cynthia's
breaks my
Joyful
heart.
Creation in there. If you guys don't have Cynthia's Joyful Creation, we have a lot of fun Friday night with Call the Midwife. She does trivia questions that she
we just have a good time.
yeah, it's a lot of fun, and if you don't watch it, you can guess. That's Cynthia's link that I just posted.
Oh, thank you, Keri.
You're welcome.
Yes,
thank you. 101. Wow! I can't believe it.
I'm so happy for you.
It's you. You kept telling me you need to do a video. You need to do a video. You need to do it. You just need to do it.
And you did it. And you did awesome.
I did it. Yeah. Yeah.
And the more you do, the easier it gets.
Yeah. Now I just got to get my hair purple so I can look.
Oh, thank you, Mel. She says, I'm Cynthia's #1 fan.
Oh, I got you beat there. Sorry. Well, no, I'm her sister. So
now, ladies, no fighting.
I'm
my
her sister
gosh,
from a different mister.
I'll tell you what, I needed that after what happened after I got off of the movie night and got an email from a subscriber. I needed that. So thank you.
That was the reason for the question earlier.
I know, and I'm sorry I got emotional. It just
no, it's okay. I honestly didn't even think about you getting emotional before I even asked it. I feel kind of bad, but I wanted to have other people's input.
I guess I should have a tough skin now because I should be used to getting that from them every week, but I wasn't prepared for.
Yeah, because it ended on
I just wasn't prepared for all the hate that was in that email. Anyway, I really don't want to talk about it right now.
No, let's not talk about it.
I need to process.
You have got a tender heart, and something like that does affect you. So we're going to talk about pleasant stuff. So
I know Keri's got some yarn.
What's on your hook?
Talk about. Who doesn't love yarn? What? I said, I know you have some yarn you want to talk about, and I said, who doesn't love yarn?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I made this scrubby.
Oh, Bree, I see what you're making. Sweet.
Oh,
cool. I love that color.
Midwife blankets. It's a puff heart. See it? It's really cool.
For the blocks of love, yes.
See, Mama Swift said, Cynthia, delete. They're not. So I can almost read Trisha's mind. I know her pretty well. Cynthia, ... delete. It's not worth your energy to worry about it. And Denisha says, delete.
It's just hard because this person has been a part of movie night for, the whole year and a half that we've been doing it. And I really considered them a friend. And now that I know that they're really only in it for the giveaways, which, let's face it right now, folks, that's not a lot for me because, I don't even, I'm still recovering from surgery and don't even have an income right now. So it's not like my prizes are that great, but to know that they were there for the prizes and not for the movie night, and then just the hate. Yeah. Anyway,
it's going to be okay.
I'll figure it out.
So
it's going to be okay.
Okay, back to the yarn.
Back to the yarn.
You don't know people until you know people. Mama Swift is right.
Yeah.
You don't know people till you know people.
That was pretty, Keri. What is that?
This is a scrubby. And what it is it's made from that scrub off. This was ordeal to make. I'm going to give it to my mom because it's Well, it's supposed to be red and black. But
It looks red and black.
There's some purple in there. But I'm going to
Okay.
give it to her because I'm afraid it's going to fall apart sooner than it should. But now I'm doing, I got an itch. I got a bug in my ear. No. Oh, good grief. I'm losing my head.
Don't do that.
Right? Spew, 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 spew. So now one of my, I don't know if you guys follow Nana Michelle's crochet, but she does a stitch every week, and the stitch this week is an extended half double. So I'm doing that with the rest of the scrubby yarn. Even then, sometimes get surprised by people. There was a big falling out with me and a couple other YouTubers I thought I could trust. Yeah. So, this is going to be
I like
a
that white
scrub.
in it.
Yeah, it's got white and black and red. But so I'm just making a washcloth. This will get donated to my domestic violence group. It's really, really hard to work with.
What is that, Bree?
That is Toby.
Hi, Amy. Good
Shadow
morning.
Twist. Huh?
That is so pretty.
I'm making one. Yes, he has got the bright pink, and then it goes to black. So I'm making one of the Lost Souls shawls that Fiber Spider had on. So when it gets big, it will have the black around the edges.
Oh my gosh.
And then
I'm gonna so pretty.
I'm gonna take the edges here because it forms its own border on that pattern, and I'm gonna make spider webs coming off the bottom of it with the black.
Oh, that is gonna be so cool. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, they had a big sale. I think these were $9. Huh?
Hold your shawl up again.
Oh, I think these were $9.90 when I bought them, and I bought like 5 different colors.
Look at that! I can see the Lost Soul in it. That is so cool.
Yep, it builds on them, and they've just got more. Every row you get 2 or 3 more as you go up. So
is that on Fiber Spider's channel? You said
it is. It's called the Lost Souls. There's 4 videos because he makes sure you know what you're doing. I think this is the 3rd or 4th. No, this is the 5th one I've made. I sold a bunch of them last fall.
I was gonna say those would be cool for Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, and then I did one in I think it was the yarns.
How much are you gonna sell that
for?
for?
It was orange and pink and yellow, and it sold for Day of the Dead.
It is a free pattern on Ravelry.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Okay, so Bree, how much are you gonna sell that for?
The one I got on Poshmark right now is $45.
Is it a Lost Soul?
Yeah.
What color?
Red. Bright red.
Okay, I want it. But I also want the one. I also want the one you're making. I want the red one because I want it. I want to send it to somebody.
Well, it won't cost you that much. That's what I charge people I don't know.
Okay,
pink and black is going to be gorgeous.
I've got a skein of red and black yarn also. I've got a skein of burgundy and black. They call it blood red.
Oh, Jenny, thank you. She repeated what you said, Keri, that there is a free written pattern for it on Ravelry. So I would definitely shoot over to Ravelry and get that.
It's
Yeah.
free from Fiber Spider too. It's just on his channel.
Well, if I make one, I would have to include him in when I show it because he inspired you, you inspired me. So yeah,
Oh yeah, he's a
I'm very big
really
on.
good teacher. I liked listening to tutorials from him. He's real slow and thorough.
Yes,
Yeah, he
yes,
is. You know
yes.
who else is really slow and thorough? Cynthia.
Yes,
Cynthia does
ma'am.
really, really good tutorials.
Yes, ma'am. There's another lady on there too that I just was super impressed with. And then there's a young lady that lives in Israel that does all kinds of the butterfly shawls.
Marie, Mayor asked
Melodonna.
you to hold up your shawl again.
Oh, see, it's tiny yarn. The other one's a little thicker yarn. The red one that I've got put up on Poshmark. You see it?
Yes.
Yep, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
So my three favorite colors are purple, pink, and black.
Yeah, mine too.
We must be related.
Me too, Mayor. I want to make one too. And I love fiber spider as well.
They're a lot of fun, and he's got a dream catcher shawl on there that I made, and it's all made in the round, and it folds down if you want it to fold down into a half moon, or you can fold it down shoulder length, or tie it around your waist for a bikini cover up. But I made it in cotton. Let's see if I've got it still here. It was that real pretty color that you like, Cynthia. No, not this one. This one. This
Oh,
leaf.
yes. Isn't that pretty?
Leaf.
Look at that. That is so pretty. I love that.
Yep, I made that one. The dream catcher out of that. I love that yarn. This was really cheap. I got it. It was like $2 something on Etsy for Elisa. That's a pretty good price for their yarn. It was fun to make too because it's all web.
Oh, yeah.
The
Lenny
mesh.
Square says, now I want to do purple, pink, and black mile a minute. Well, you could do the midwife born in love blanket. It's a mile a minute and switch out your colors.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Check out Fun Day Monday on my channel. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm started my second one. Now I got to start the third one.
Oh, and then Mama Swift sent us the
their
link.
baby blankets. What?
They call the midwife blankets.
Mama Swift sent the link for that Lost Soul shawl.
Thank you, Mama Swift.
Yes, yes.
It's not hard. It's a lot of chaining more than anything.
I just copied it.
I am. Well, wait. This isn't even in English. It's in Britain English.
I can't read a pattern, so it wouldn't do me any good to see it have a pattern.
I want to see if it's in American English or Britain English. You know that's for you, right, Mama Swift?
You just got to remember that their triples are our doubles. I think they call doubles our singles.
Do you have that red shawl?
Yeah, you want me to get it?
Yeah, because I want to make sure she likes it before I buy it.
Okay, hang on. Oh,
Denny, I agree. She says between Bag O' Day and Fiber Spider, they're always tempting me. So
They
that's my whole goal
are.
for trying to get the Call the Midwife blankets done. So as y'all are getting the tutorials week to week, I plan on trying to go on to
Okay.
different content creators' channels and do some
See,
of their
Mama
tutorials.
Swift, look at that.
That is pretty.
Do you like that, Mama Swift?
That is pretty.
It's made with, what I mixed with? Universal yarn. I got this from Premier, I think, and it's little red, little. I
Do
don't
you
know.
like it, Mama Swift? She's all wow. Her favorite color is red, so
Is
I can't
it?
imagine. Yes.
That is beautiful, Bree.
It's bright
Mhm.
candy apple red. It looks orange on the camera, but it's bright candy apple red.
It is coming through bright red.
Is it good?
Yes. At least I'm seeing it as a bright red.
I'm
I
looking
am
at the
too.
yarn wrapper so I can tell you the colorway. I think it's just, let's see, Lollipop Red. That's what it is, Lollipop Red from Universal Yarns Little Bird, and it's really cool
Okay.
yarn.
Yeah, I do want to buy that one.
Okay, it's cheap for you, Keri.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm gonna buy it
Exciting.
for Mom. I'm gonna buy it for Mama Swift, so I'll just give you her PO box to
Aw,
send it
and I'll
to.
ship it off to her. No problem.
So sweet.
I've got 3 packages to mail out now. Because I got that
Well, I'm paying
cardigan.
for it next week. I'll pay for it on Wednesday. So
No problem, no problem.
okay.
You get paid like I do once a month.
Yep.
Yipper. Aw. Well, I
Gwen
guess
Square, I'm working on one of those mile a minutes right now on the midwife. This is the dragonfly.
there
That's
you
what I'm working
go.
on.
There you go.
This is what it will look like when it starts coming together. These are some panels that I've already sewn together.
I
And it's got
know,
the
those are
classic.
so pretty.
Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. The classic, the butterfly, and the dragonfly.
So pretty.
And like they're just done in little strips.
And then you just hook them together?
Yes.
Wow.
And I do a tutorial that shows you how to do that.
I think that's why I tackled the heart puffs first, because I figured it'd take longer
Right.
to do this, because
I will
hate
say
it.
the Blocks of Love blanket, it takes a lot of yarn as well. It's a yarn eater.
That's why I bought all those Care Simply Soft for, what did I pay for them? $2 a skein or something.
That is so good.
I know. I loved it. Nothing better I like than a yarn sale.
Jenny says, I don't want to sew anything together.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm not a granny square person, because sewing them things together, I crochet them together.
But I was the same way. I kind of stayed away from granny squares because I didn't want to sew them together. But then when I learned this new way of doing it, and I've done it like you said, Bree, where I crochet them together. But when I learned this new way to do it, it actually works really fast, and it looks like I've crocheted it together, and I love it. But I did do a
Awesome.
tutorial on the mile a minute, the Born in Love one, last Monday. Not this Monday, but the next Monday, I will show how to do that for the Blocks of Love one.
Awesome.
Anyway,
Who else is making the midwife blankets? Anybody out there still making
I'm
them with
making
it?
the block. I'm making the blocks of love. I haven't done my dragonfly yet. I got it partly done. Hold on, I'll show you.
I got 3 weeks worth of classic done. Oh, there you. Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty.
look. I love it.
Really?
Oh, I love
Is
how
that
you
your
did
yarn,
that.
Cynthia?
What's that?
Is that what?
Is that your winning yarn?
No.
Oh, it kind of looks like the same colors.
No, this is sweet roll spring. No, sweet roll sprinkles.
Oh, pretty. Very pretty.
And I'm
I
doing
love
the
how
whole
it came
thing.
out 2 colors.
Well, and then here's my other ones.
Oh, that is so pretty.
That's pretty.
Don't forget to send me pictures.
Lots and lots of pictures.
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
working
yay,
on.
Jen. She's working on her Longmire border.
I'm working on washcloths for your homeless folksies out there, Keri.
Oh, good.
See?
Good. And hot pads. Those are what I needed the most. Yep.
What
Okay.
colorway
And
is
then
that, Bree?
I have no idea.
it's
I bought
really
this.
pretty.
Yeah, I bought this when I first discovered Macari. A whole cone of it from a lady, and I think she charged me $5 for a whole cone of it, and it's soft. So
I
it
love the bright
didn't.
colors.
I do too. The only one that I found close to it is Premier cotton, but their skeins are a lot smaller, so I don't know. I think it's just some older yarn because I bought a couple of cones of cotton that way.
Right.
I need to go to Hobby Lobby myself. They've got their yarn. I love this cotton on sale. And I love this cotton yarn. It's so soft and crochets up so nice.
What is that, Keri?
Welcome back, Julie. This is my hot pad.
Oh,
That
how
looks
pretty.
nice.
I love those colors together.
Yes.
And then here's the washcloth to go with it. It's in the Suzette stitch.
Oh, that is so pretty.
So I am trying to do this extended double or extended half double. You know, Mama Swift, they didn't even have yours in that pail. It never, she emptied it. The last one was the extended half double.
There's so many new people on YouTube. Well, I guess they've probably been there. I just haven't discovered them. But with all this, the Christmas and July fairies, I just found all kinds of new people.
Right. Make sure that you're still subscribed to them because that's what I'm finding. My comments are still there, but I'm not subscribed to them anymore.
Really? I'll have to go back and look. That would be terrible.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to put out a video tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah, I'll backtrack.
So. Because, you know, normally I reach out to all, because when I get the email, and I'm going to do it still, but I normally reach out to everybody and welcome them into the Joyful Creations family. And some of them I won't be able to because I didn't get the notification because YouTube took them away before I really had them. So I can only do the ones that they did send me notifications for. But
well, at least you weren't the only one. At least you weren't the only one it happened to. It's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But from what
Well,
Dana was saying in her video, that they've got the Christmas in July fairies name like copyrighted now, with the state or with
She
the
she
government.
doesn't. She doesn't.
Really?
It's yeah. People have checked into it. She doesn't. Good morning, Gigi.
because there's actually other, well, it's not Christmas in July fairies, but there are other things that are copyrighted that say Christmas in July.
Yeah.
In fact, I have to tell y'all something. I was watching Netflix
She'd
and I
have to
paused it
change
for a
her.
minute, and this thing comes across the thing and it says Christmas in July, and I got so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, our Christmas in July is up, thinking of the fairy videos, that it was being advertised on TV. And then I got to looking and it was Hallmark. Hallmark was advertising that they're showing movies, in July, and they call it Christmas in July. And I was like, oh, I feel like an idiot.
There's a little well, she's not little. I don't know how old she is. She's probably in her late 20s, early 30s, but she's got a channel that's called Alt Knots, and she's a goth person, so she loves
Mm-hmm.
Halloween. Everything is Halloween. I mean,
Oh, cool.
and she's got bright red hair, but she's just high energy and she's just funny,
Oh,
and
I
she's
know who you're talking about.
very, very creative.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love her. Her name's Kayla, I think. Yeah, Kayla. And she has the yarn dungeon, and she keeps her yarn in the yarn coffin.
I just found her like maybe 2.5 weeks ago.
She is awesome. She's
Yeah.
really awesome. She's super creative, but I mean, some of the stuff that girl comes up with. But yeah, you wouldn't think she'd be, that's why she calls it alt knots, because she's alternative and she likes to
Right.
crochet.
Jenny says she watches her.
Yeah,
Jen says her name is Kayla.
Kayla. Yep. She's crazy over furls and premier yarn. But
Julie
it just
says
goes to
Christmas.
show you the
What's that?
differences in people. It just goes to show you the diversity in people, that crochet,
But I
knit.
love diversity. I thrive on diversity.
Yeah.
Julie says Christmas in July is a common phrase. I know of places that have celebrated this for decades. RV parks do it. We have an RV park 20 minutes from us that celebrates. They even have a parade.
Oh,
That's
gee.
awesome.
Oh, that's why I was talking about alt knots, because she's doing July-a-ween.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, July-a-ween.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
Denny.
clouding
She
up.
says
I
there's
think
a
it's
huge
going to
difference.
rain in Texas.
What's that?
I think it's going to rain in Texas today. It's getting all cloudy out there.
Is that a good thing?
That's a wonderful thing, because
They
then
don't get a lot of rain.
it won't be 105 in the shade. I can go outside and not be a grease spot in the middle of the parking lot. Oh, better take it now while we can get it, because July, August, September is the worst of the worst heat.
Oh, wow. I'll have to let my son know. He's still new to Arizona. Well, he's coming up on a year, actually. I think it was November maybe October when he came there last year.
The heat in Arizona gets so intense that they can't fly airplanes because there's no lift, because the heat is so intense.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either until I had a friend that has a goddaughter that lives there and her best friend. And I'm like, Julie, where are you? I can't fly home. The plane can't take off because it's, so hot.
He
I'd
said
never
that was
heard.
the biggest thing he had to get used to when he got there was right outside of his barracks is the airport in Yuma. And he says literally he could sit and watch the planes take off and, land. But when he's sleeping, that was one thing he had to get used to because they're pretty loud. But now he
Oh,
says, I said, well, you should be used to it because we have a train that runs right by our house. But he says now it doesn't even faze him. He doesn't hear them when he's sleeping.
I did when I lived at Fort Hood when I was young and first married. And the planes would come in and go out, and the helicopters fly in and go out.
I think it would be cool to live near an airport and be able to see that.
I worked at the airport in Des Moines for a while. That was okay, except for every time you had to go upstairs or go downstairs, you had to go through security, and they had to, do all
Hi, Oreo.
the whole
Right.
security check. It was ridiculous.
So I'm going to ask our question again because we've had some more people come in.
Yes, please.
So our question for today is, are you an only child, the younger child, the middle child, or the oldest child? And how many siblings do you have? Oh, Oreo says he misses you.
Oh, Oreo, I love you, sweetie.
Aw.
She's so sweet.
Oh, sorry, she. My bad.
It's okay.
Mel, my hat is off to you. She says she's still here, just busy with the children and trying to listen.
I'm surprised my grandson hasn't busted in here already. Grandma, you're awake. Give it time. Him or the dogs will, one of the two.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Oreo Mouse. I'm going to try and go do that real quick. What?
I'll be right back. Speak of the devil.
Bree,
Yes. I'm just gonna lay my phone down.
Benny asked you a question.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm looking for it. Oh, Bree, how close are you from Fiber Floozy and Miguel?
Ah.
I didn't know they were here in Texas. No. I know Gina, the knitting turnpike, and Crystal, the crazy cat lady. No, are both here within like 4 or 5 hours of each other. I'll be right back. I have an emergency on my hands with my young little boy here.
Okay.
Come on. Hi. You said hi. Here,
Well, she's got that timing down.
Yep.
Well, I do not like working with this scrub off.
No.
Mm-mm.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it's hard to see. Hi, Stephanie.
Okay, Oreo Mouse, I just went and subscribed to you. So, yay. Hopefully you'll come check me out as well. I love that name.
Oreo Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
She likes Oreo cookies. You're doing laundry.
Oh, wow. Jenny says, wow, I'm glad my husband didn't take a job with Border Patrol when he retired from the military, because that's where we would have ended up. I would die in heat like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look what I got.
Oh, look. So speaking of that, Bree, you are on my Saturday shout out today, and I have a picture of the two of you on there. So everybody will have to go check out Bree.
This is Kiko Chewbacca.
Oh no, that's not the one you had on your video with you, is it?
Nope, that was Willow. That's
Willow's the one.
Buckethead. And then I have Harley Joe Davidson.
Willow is the one that's on the video with you.
Yeah, my little Shih Tzu. This is my daughter's dog. We just got him 4 weeks ago. He's only 10 weeks old.
Oh, thank you, Jen.
Miguel,
She sent my link.
Well, look at yourself on TV, silly.
So, Keri, there's another channel I don't recognize that I'll have to go check out. Are you familiar with Who Knows?
Yes, that's Miguel.
Miguel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna.
Miguel, where in Texas are you?
There you go. Be free. Come here, Buckethead. Come here, baby. Oh, there she is. Come here. Come here. There's my girl.
Oh, yes.
You see her?
Yep.
There she is. You had to come in and see Mama. There her is. I got it turned around backwards. How did I do that?
Yeah, Miguel is a Christmas fairy.
Okay.
Whew.
I am looking him up right now.
What, Will Pill? They're silly. They're like my babies.
Oreo is your channel for kids?
That's why I didn't let Asher put his face on YouTube. My kids would have killed me.
So I didn't find him. Jen, if you can you post his link, Miguel's?
Is it Miguel Blue?
Subscribe
Let me
to him.
check.
Oops. Oops. Yeah. Remind me next week to turn my YouTube notifications off when I turn this thing on. Because it keeps hiding you guys.
Okay. Maria says their channels.
Miguel can drop his link.
Okay. Well, Miguel, if you'll drop your link, I will go over and subscribe. Oreo said that their channel is for both kids and adults.
Cool.
It's for everyone.
I know you hear, Rose likes crochet, you hear her daughter in the background, but she'll never show her face. Or she won't let her show her face. There was a big to-do for a while back about having kids on YouTube.
Right.
So I got my, everybody's prepping just in case the lights, the grid goes down and yada, yada, yada. I have got one gigantic bag packed and it's got yarn in it.
It better have.
Lots and lots of yarn, or I'll go stir crazy.
We kept losing power this week, so I have like almost 10 candles sitting on my coffee table. And my son came in the other night and they were still lit after the power came back on. And he was like, is there something you're trying to tell me? I said, what do you mean? He said, it looks like you're having a seance in here. And I was like, oh, no, we didn't have power.
Oh, gee. A seance, huh?
But I do love my candles. That is one thing I do not have a short supply of.
I do too. Candles and my wax melts. And I've got 2 diffusers. My room has got to smell pretty.
Me too.
You know, and I even spray my dog, my male dog, with Men's Eternity perfume, cologne.
Right.
So he'll smell good.
Yeah.
So poor Willow, my little girl here, they both of the older dogs run from the puppy because Willow's tail looks like a feather at the end, and the puppy he acts like it's like a cat toy, so he'll jump and bite and he gets her tail. Poor thing. So they run and she's like looking up at me like, Mom, let me on the bed. Come on, let me on the bed.
Thank you, Julie. I'm going over to that link right now. Oh, Keri, I just saw the thumbnail you put up for this video. That is so pretty.
Hi, Nancy. Where's Nancy at?
Oh.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Keri. Hi, Bree. Hi, Cynthia. I'm putting my top together. It's the bottle long. It's made with 16 squares. Oh, cool.
What was that?
That sweater.
It's a bottle long. It's made with 16 squares.
Oh, wow. Who is that? Nancy. I love Nancy.
Cynthia?
What?
My daughter's looking at the TV going, who's that?
Oh.
Oh, he's out that way.
Hi. Oh, this high.
She came looking for her puppy.
Ah. That link did not go through for Miguel. So I'm going to try it again.
I'll post one in just a second.
Okay.
What was the lady's name that you had on yesterday, Keri?
Julie? No. Cynthia?
No, not the older lady. The lady that got all the yarn from her sister.
Oh, that was Julie.
Okay. No, Harley.
Jen says, no smelly stuff, please. It kills my senses. Oops. That was my crochet hook. Was that loud?
I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, good. Oh, the link Miguel posted first. Let me go back up and find Miguel.
No, don't you get up. You better lay down over there because you're sandy, buddy.
Miguel says, I think that's my link. If not, subscribe to whoever it is. Laugh out loud, right? Okay, let's see here. See if this one works.
It does. That's Miguel's link, the one I just posted.
Okay. Right now I'm trying the one that Miguel posted. And there it is. Yep, I was not subscribed.
Mama Swift posted it also.
Okay. I am now subscribed.
you?
Sweet, sweet.
What's the matter, Hardy?
So now I'm adding you, Miguel, to my Excel spreadsheet, so I will always have you. Hopefully you'll come check out my channel as well. Sweet. I am making friends. Thank you, Miguel. Julie says, Miguel, I've got stuff in the washer. When it's done, do you want to put it in the dryer for me?
I need to do some laundry too.
Me too, but it'll have to wait till I come home. I don't like for my clothes to sit in the washer and dryer.
I don't mind them sitting in the washer, but sitting in the dryer drives me crazy. They got to get hung up before the wrinkles get in, or they got to get washed again.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Bree, I'm the same way. But I do like ironing. I love it.
I used to until I had to iron all my grandfather's handkerchiefs, and my grandma gave me busy work.
Bye, Miguel. Love you.
Is Miguel leaving? Bye, Miguel. It was nice to meet you, and I can't wait to
Yes,
get to
I
see more
did,
of you.
Debbie.
What are you doing, bud?
Hello, Debbie.
I did, Debbie. I did, Debbie. I did. That was so cool that you guys got to meet up. It's Cynthia's Joyful Creations.
Whew. I quit smoking, and I'm still vaping. That's the bad thing, but
What
quit
did you say,
smoking.
Bree?
I said I quit smoking 6 years ago, and I'm still vaping.
Oh, wow. Gotcha.
Just not as bad for you. At least that's what I think.
So it
It
doesn't
keeps
have
everybody
nicotine
in
in
my
it.
home safe.
Whoa.
Yeah. What, Keri?
I said, so it doesn't have nicotine in it?
Yes, it does. It doesn't have the tar in it and all the carcinogens from it being on fire.
Oh.
It's a vapor, and it's flavored. Yeah. So, and it's way cheaper than cigarettes. I smoked for 41 years and then quit
Wow.
when I moved down here.
Good for you.
Well, I had to. My granddaughter's allergic to it, so just me having it on my clothes, the smoking stuff,
Right.
wasn't good for the baby.
Miguel, I will. He also said check out his live with Jill. It's on her channel.
Mm-hmm. Fiber floozy.
Yep.
Fiber floozy. I thought that name was
They
funny.
had fun at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, see, that's what I want. I want someone who can go. Well, I mean, I have Mr. Joyful. Don't get me wrong, but someone that has that same reaction that I have when I pick up and touch yarn. I mean, he's sitting there, he's learning, but then to sit down with me and make something with it,
What do you want, buddy?
Me too,
He can't
Nancy,
understand
about
why.
25 years ago.
Well, congratulations to all of y'all, because my family still smokes, and I mean, they have a hard time. They try to quit, and it's hard.
Very
Them
hard. It's the
fiber
worst thing I've
floozies,
ever. Go ahead, Gary.
Cynthia. Them
What?
fiber floozies craps link.
Oh, thank you, Mama Swift.
Yeah, I think smoking's the hardest thing I've ever tried to do, or stop smoking. It was,
Thank you,
it was,
Miguel. Sorry.
it was really hard.
Right.
What you got on your eye? I got it.
I can honestly tell you, I've never even held a cigarette. I've never even physically touched one.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yes, Debbie. I made this scrubby washcloth, and I made this scrubby. And right now I'm sitting here contemplating finishing my hot pad.
That's pretty.
That is pretty.
Thank you.
It's awful quiet out there.
Debbie says, what are you making today?
Who? You?
I guess all three of us. So Keri, you go, Bree, you go, and then I'll go.
I'm doing a Lost Soul shawl.
And it's pretty.
It is pretty. And I'm working on a pot holder.
And I am working on one of the mile minute strips, the dragonfly to be specific, for one of the Call the Midwife blankets. And this is what it'll look like when it's all together and not upside down.
You're going to know that Call the Midwife pattern by heart before you're done.
Actually, I do. Between the three blankets, I finished the classic, and I realized I showed it on Cup to Hook Conversations last night, but not on the movie. And this is it here.
It's really pretty, and the border is gorgeous.
And they're nice and heavy, but they're not too heavy.
Right. And then there's the border, if you can see it.
I love that border.
Yeah. It is
No
double
wonder,
crochet.
who was it saying that she had a full-size blanket? Was it Grandma Anna?
Sylvia.
Yeah. No wonder.
Sylvia
Well,
did it.
that's a big blanket the way it is.
Yep. It is. And yeah, she's doing it in a full, yeah. It's almost a queen size, I think.
She did 9 squares across?
11 squares. This one's 9.
Squares.
Yeah, this one's 9. This one's 43 by 43
Hi,
inches.
Wow.
And so on the border, it has 2 rows of double crochet and then 3 rows of V stitches. And then I call them
Thank you,
scallops,
Debbie.
but I've heard people call them fans and
Shells.
shells. Thank you. But yeah.
It's gorgeous.
So
I can't wait to see mine done. It's in a different green. It's in Stitch. What is it? Stitch Studio yarn I'm using? Yeah. Stitch Studio.
Nicole Stitch Studio? Yes.
Yep.
So now I've got a request to do a lovey and a baby sweater with the Call the Midwife pattern.
Oh,
So,
how cool.
Mama Swift wants to know how much yarn you use for that Afghan.
So for that baby blanket right there, I ended up using, it was about 2.5 skeins. So it was probably close to somewhere between 11 to 1,200 yards. And that was being a solid. Now you can switch it up. So on this one, I'm going to put the same border on it, but I'm going to switch it up. The double crochet will be one color, and I'm actually going to do 3 rows of double crochet on that one, on this one. And then the V stitches, I'm going to do in a different color, and then the shells I'm going to do in a different color, so it incorporates all 3 of the main colors. But you can, the great, that's what I love about crochet though. You can, it's so forgiving, and you can kind of change things up and give it a whole different look. Like originally, when I saw some of the older Call the Midwife patterns that I had looked at before I started doing this, they had done just 1 row of V stitches. They use the, I can show you on this. You know how right here it has that block pattern already going around it automatically? They use that, so they didn't add a row of double crochet. And then they did 1 row of V stitches and then the scallops. And it's pretty just like that. But I like thickening, I guess, that the border. And to me, it just made it even more elegant.
Please bring it to the screen for a close-up.
Okay.
The border or the blanket, or who are you talking to?
Which one did they want? The blanket or the border?
I don't know.
Okay. So here's the border again. And then the blanket itself.
Round and round she goes.
What is it?
I said around and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Oh. What's going on with Miguel?
I don't know.
He says he's just swimming in tears.
Why?
I don't know.
Miguel, what's wrong, sweetheart?
Oh, I don't want to mispronounce her name. Thank you. I feel like I'm going to slaughter this. I'm so sorry if I do. Is it V?
It's just VJ.
Thank you. And that's great, Keri. You read my mind. You didn't even know who I was looking at. Thank you, VJ. Now, I don't think I know VJ's channel either.
I don't either.
Well, I got to go rectify that.
Miguel. Is Miguel okay? Huh?
I said, poor Keri, she's yawning. She had to get up early. So early.
Well, this is the time I get up normally anyway.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Okay, VJ, I just signed up to your channel.
Oh, so no.
What happened? Oh, thank you, Jen. She just put the link there. And so did Mama Swift. Thank you,
Yep.
ladies. So is Miguel okay?
I think so. He just doesn't have. I don't.
Debbie says he has too many whips and no electric block to charge his phone.
Oh no! Oh no!
You are welcome, VJ. So do y'all want to sneak peek at who's going to be on my Saturday shout out today?
Sure.
So one of them is Bree.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then another one is someone I met probably about 2 months ago on my channel. And she's in the process of moving from Tennessee to Colorado. But her channel is Amarina's Crochet and Tell. And then this other one, I think most of y'all know, but if you don't, still go check her out. And it's Kay's Crochet Haven.
Oh, I have her.
Yep. So, Kaylin, I'm trying to, for so long, Saturday shout outs has just been anybody and everybody. And right now, between now and the end of the year, I'm trying to focus on small channels that are starting out. So, and then usually I try to do within the month 1 or 2 of the new subscribers that have come in recently. So, what is electric block, Miguel? I took that as a charger, right?
Yeah.
I was assuming that they were referring to a charger, didn't have a charger.
It's the plug-in part.
Right. Have maybe the cable, but not the actual, like you're saying, Bree, the plug into the wall.
Yeah. If you don't have one of those, you better go to your car, plug it in.
VJ says, what time is your show, Cynthia? I do 2 lives a week, and they're both on Fridays. One of them is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the movie night is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure where you're at. Jen, I have to tell you something. So, see, it pays to be on lives. You can get the scoop. I went over and I subscribed to Erica Crafty last night. She put up Erica's channel link there. I did go over and subscribe to her after we got off of movie night. And while I was there, I just went ahead and started looking into her channel. And she's going to be on Saturday shoutouts next Saturday on my channel. So, yeah. She's also starting out. And, well, no, Erica has quite a few subscribers, right? I'm trying to think. I looked at so many yesterday.
I get confused because I just keep watching new channels.
That's why I created that Excel spreadsheet, and then I put their name, their channel name, and if I know what their name is, and their link, so all I gotta do is go to that Excel spreadsheet, and I click on that, and their channel automatically pops up for me.
Honey, if your name is misorganized, mine is major disorganized.
Mm-hmm.
I just wing it.
I don't know what's Saturday though. Todd now knows what my subscriber, my Joy Friend book is. He now knows what my birthday notebook is, and that's the thing too. If I don't have y'all's birthday, You need to let me know so I can do a birthday video for you.
Oh, speaking of, we have a host with the birthday next Saturday.
Yeah.
Cynthia's birthday is next Saturday. So
Yes.
Bree and I talked about it. Neither one of us have the tech savvy stuff, so we're just gonna dedicate Saturday to Cynthia for her birthday.
Oh, I'll put a video up and just let them comment on my stupid video.
Don't
That's
call
what I
it
was gonna
stupid.
do.
I'll be honking a horn and balloons in the background. I'll do a couple of cartwheels.
I love
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I'd
Well,
break
I'm
my
not
neck.
going that far.
I'd break my neck and be in the hospital.
Right?
Oh, Lordy. My cartwheeling days are long over.
Okay, I'm missing something because people are putting numbers in the chat. What is that? Like Jen said 457, and Denny says I got 365. What did I miss?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe they're talking about subscribers?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
They're trying to tell you they're small channels too. Shout them out.
Oh, got you. Yes. Yes. Oh, Denny, I love Z. I love Z. I haven't seen Z in a while either. Maybe I better go make sure I'm still subscribed to her too.
No kidding. Well, last Sunday was 4th of July, so she wouldn't have had Blingo.
Oh, that's V. Z is Zel. Oh, I don't even know if I can say her real name.
Zelda.
Yes, thank you, Zelda.
Zelda
Zelda?
RJ or something.
Yes.
Wow, how do you remember all these names of people? I'm doing good to remember their faces.
Just
Well, I've been doing it for a year.
So yeah. And the first 6 months before I started my actual content creator, I just surfed YouTube. So I got to know a lot of people before I even started putting content on mine.
I started YouTube June 1st of last year after the pandemic started.
Really, Keri?
Zelda,
Wow.
yeah. And I started my channel on the 11th.
Oh, wow.
Of June.
I don't know why I thought you had been a part of the YouTube community longer than that.
Mm-mm.
You're just so seasoned. You're just a pro.
I'm just a butterfly.
A natural.
You know, a butterfly is my spirit animal.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody else that likes butterflies.
I don't know either.
I love butterflies. Cindy from, I think I messed up.
Pre Denny wants to know if you can do cartwheels. I guess on my video.
Hey, there was a back in the day before they kicked me out of dance class for having no grace. I could do a cartwheel, but I don't think I'd try it anymore. I'd probably break the hip that hurt
Okay,
so
Mama
bad.
Swift, love you.
Love you, Mama Swift.
Nice to meet you, Mama Swift.
And she had put Zelda's link up there. Yay.
Mm-hmm. So check and see if you're still subscribed.
All right, there's another channel that I'm not familiar with that I need to go see if I am. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Is it Lena?
It is Lenny.
Lenny?
Lenny.
All right.
Like,
Have you heard of Anu crochet?
I haven't.
Anu. She's I don't know where she's from. I think she might be French, but boy, she makes some pretty stuff. I'll have to send you her link.
I answer to everything, but it is Lenny.
Well, I went to go look her up, and music videos are coming up, so that's obviously not her channel.
Mm.
Is she able to put her link up or no?
No.
Okay.
No. Do you have a channel? I mean, do you have content, Lenny?
Oh, she says maybe I will, but I will put out something when I go back to Norway. Norway.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, y'all. That would, oh, I'm so jealous. When I go hiking to keep my mind sane between taking care of dad, mom, and little brother. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
She's got
Hey,
58,
that'd be a great yarn swap. Norway yarn for USA yarn.
yes.
There it is,
yes.
right there.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. So VJ's birthday is July 15th. That means when I get home today, I will have to make her video. Got my Post-it note. Here we go. I just cleaned up my Post-it notes last night. All right, VJ.
And I just found a whole bunch of Post-it notes to throw in your box. They even have magnetic things that stick on like refrigerators and stuff.
Oh, sweet. Because I actually have a magnetic dry erase board, so I can just put them up there and just, oh, thank you, Bree. Thank you. Yeah, I'm the Post-it note girl. I still have to try and get Lani's channel though.
It was posted.
Oh, was it? Let me go back. Oh, thank you, Jen. I do see that. Yes, Jen put it up. Thank you. I'm going now. I have it, and I was not subscribed.
Uh-oh.
But I am now.
Awesome.
Okay, Lani. Now you just need to come on over and be a part of the Joyful Creations family. Adele, hello, says, hi, Keri, Cynthia, and Bree. The name, by the way, that I think y'all were thinking of, she says, is, and the chat just jumped. And I lost her. Anno, I think she said, what was it? Oh, the chat jumped. I lost it.
I know, crochet.
Anu, ANNOO.
Uh-oh. I lost it.
Hi,
Thank you, Lani.
Uh-oh.
What?
I lost my picture.
Yeah, Bree is frozen. Keri.
Yeah.
Is Bree still with us or is she backstage?
She's backstage.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, now I've got her up on my screen twice. Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
Yeah, I don't know what I touched, but you know.
Oh, thank you, Jen. Jen put up, is it a new? Is that how you say it?
I think that might be it. She's got kind of curly hair, real sweet, little soft voice. She's just as sweet as she can be, but she makes some really pretty, pretty things.
So glad you guys can't see beyond my neck. My shirt's so far up around my waist. I was like, why are my little titties getting cold?
Oh, yes. I was subscribed to her. Yes. I know who that is now. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You're right, Bree. She
Beautiful.
does have curly hair.
Yep. Yep. She talks real soft.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She made a pattern for a Mandela vest or a Mandela vest for adults. And I made it in, I can't remember the name of the yarn. It's really, really soft and it's all in pastel colors. It turned out gorgeous. And I think it's a Mary Maxim yarn.
Right.
They're donuts, big donuts. I don't know. I'd have to dig in my yarns.
Well, does anybody else have a birthday they want to share with me?
No, not till February.
I got yours.
I know. What are you groaning for? My pup's over here just groaning away. If I quit petting, he goes,
Lenise was June 25th. I'm sorry I missed that, but I will write it down for next year.
Nancy's is October 3rd.
And then I was going to say, I saw somebody else put one. Nancy's is October 3rd.
That's my son's father's birthday.
Oh, wow. And I've got yours, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy, I haven't talked with you in a while, so it's good to see you.
Hi,
We
Wendy.
missed Julie's. Julie's was June 4th.
Just put them all in. If you miss some, just put them all together at the end of the month and say happy belated birthday.
Okay, Ezra, I love you.
Bye, Ezra.
He's going live.
I got to go do Ezra too. I'm pretty sure I'm not a subscriber to him. Need to change that. All right, I missed a couple people. Let me back this up. Debbie Loves Yarn is January 10th. Debbie, I love your channel, by the way. All right, let's see. There's Julie's link. Let me go grab that real quick.
Hi, Nonna Grace.
All these new channels I'm getting. I'll have my Saturday shout out set up for a while.
You
Oh,
betcha.
Julie, I'm already subscribed to you, love. Sweet.
Yeah, I think that happened last weekend.
What's that?
I think that happened last weekend.
What's that?
You subscribing to Julie.
I think so too. Yes. Hello, Nonna Grace.
I'm going to call this good.
That would be cool, Jen, if Ezra dropped his link before he left, but I don't know. He might have already gone.
I'll drop it.
Thank you, Keri.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait a minute.
I gotta sew in those edges. Those
Anybody
ends.
else have a birthday they want to share with me? So we can all come over and say hello to you on your birthday. I'm just scrolling back up to make sure I got everybody that shared. Getting warm now until the sun's coming out. My beautiful shawl that Bree made me.
I'm just glad you're getting some good out of it. That's what the fun of making something for somebody is.
Absolutely. I keep meaning to take a picture, but I've also been saying for months I was going to start putting a lot of my finished objects up on Facebook and Instagram.
I've got pictures of everything I've made for probably the last 7 years.
Oh, thank you, Keri. I just got Ezra's link from you. Well, this is cool. I will have lots of folks to shout out now.
New content to watch.
Yes. You know, for those of us that are cancers, you know, we thrive on watching other people have successes, and I was not subscribed to him and I am now.
To Ezra?
So yes. So
He's a lot of fun to watch.
I cannot wait.
I watched David, you know, David,
Browning?
Brownie?
Yeah, yesterday, and his question was, what is your favorite bad or dad joke?
Your favorite what?
Bad or dad joke?
Aw. That's a cool question.
He was
I love
getting some
David.
pretty funny ones on there.
Oh yes, he's funny.
But he's really droll. You know, he's just dry. He doesn't emote a lot, but you can tell he's laughing, but he just kind of giggles a little bit and then it's back down to normal.
Which I think is so cute when he does.
It's so funny. And it's
Yeah.
funnier than having crack a joke.
I'll be honest, when I'm kind of like, and I know we're not supposed to worry and stress out over things, but you know, it does happen from time to time. He is my go-to channel. He reads stories. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are amazing. Sometimes they're short stories and sometimes they carry over, but he just calms me.
That's great.
Yep.
I have to turn
about
music.
I did live yesterday.
Are you making noise again, Mr. Harley? Yes.
I am. I'm eating.
See, look. He has to be right up on me.
Hi, Froggy. How are you, Jennifer?
Hello, Jennifer.
That's not the Jen I know, right? This is a different one, Jennifer.
Jennifer is from Froggy Went a Knitting.
Oh, Froggy. Oh, okay.
Froggy, yeah.
I guess I've subscribed to her channel.
Yes.
I recognize her as Froggy, not Jennifer, but now I know her name's
I
Jennifer.
do refer to her more as Froggy than Jennifer as well.
Yeah, I like the name Froggy. That's pretty cool.
I do too.
What was have you noticed with your dog, Cynthia, if you're petting one, the other one's looking at you like, why aren't you petting me?
Oh,
Or
she gets up and comes over and actually pushes the other dog out the way.
yeah, or they will, one will get over on my left side and the other one get on my right side so they can both get scratched at the same time.
Yep. But it's more Sadie does that to Mackenzie. Mackenzie's the older one, the German Shepherd,
Uh-huh.
and Sadie is the younger one. She's the Aussie Terrier. And yeah, if I make eye contact with Mackenzie and I start talking to her, Sadie has to come over and literally push Mackenzie out of the way. Because how dare I give Mackenzie love and not her? But you know what? She does the same thing when Todd comes home and he comes up to give me the hug first because, you know, I was the woman in his life first. And so he comes and he gives me a hug, and Sadie will literally try to get in between us, like, did you forget that you're supposed to recognize me? We'll make her sit. Well, she's gotten where when she wants something, she'll sit and she'll raise a paw up. So she'll sit beside us and raise the paw up like, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to, so you need to leave her alone and come talk to me.
Animals are just amazing. They really,
yes.
really are.
Yes. But it's funny how their personality is because Sadie will raise a paw. And now that Mackenzie knows that that's a thing, Mackenzie will actually extend her paw to you. So just like kids, they got to try and outdo each other.
Well, of course.
And if you give them a treat, they will literally drop their treat, walk around to see what the other one got, and decide whether that one's better than the one they had, even though it's the same thing. Yes. I could make a video series for my joyful life out of just dog videos.
Dogs. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
Mr. Joyful's laughing.
Dogs and kids.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. And cats.
And cats. Yes.
Oh, yes.
And fish.
I do miss my Callie.
Animals are just amazing things. As long as they're not a snake, I'm good.
And rats.
Oh.
The closest I've ever come is I had a Siberian dwarf. I had 2 Siberian dwarf hamsters, but y'all, that was still
a guinea pig, but you know, that's different. Not a rat. I tell you what, my baby daughter that I live with, when she was in high school, she brought this girl home who she just was kind of a deadbeat. You know, she brought her 2 rats in an aquarium into my house. And I'm like, oh no. Oh, well, they're pets. I'm like, oh no, you can be here, but the rats got to go. Because I don't know that they ain't going to jump out of that tank, and your rats will end up dead if I catch them.
Yeah, there's just something about the little beady eyes and the long spiny tail.
Well, but they just, oh no.
But the thing is on cartoons, they make mice look so doggone adorable.
Well, yeah, Pepe Le Pew and all that, you know.
My favorite cartoon is Tom and Jerry, and it's a cat and a mouse, but...
Yeah. But, you know, they don't show the fleas crawling on them.
I mean, Ratatouille is adorable. Stuart Little is adorable.
Yeah, everything's adorable in cartoon form.
I don't know. The white rats are cute.
I hear ya.
and my middle daughter raises exotic snakes. But you don't see me going to her house in Florida anymore, do you? Mom ain't
Oh,
going there. There's 200 snakes in her house. Oh, no, no, no. And
oh my.
a garage full of rats to feed them.
Did you see Denny's comment, Wendy? There was one time I was going through my yarn stash and found some newborn mice. They had eaten through some of my yarn and a beautiful heirloom blanket.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Denny. Oh, no, 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 no. I am so sorry.
Ugh. I saw this lady
VJ
on YouTube the other day nursing this little thing, and I thought it was a mouse, but it was a squirrel that had been left by the mom. And she nursed it from this little bitty thing into a big red squirrel that would just jump all over her shoulders and ran in her house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. But
Mayor says a couple. Oh, sorry, Bree.
I just thought it was a mouse the way it looked. I thought, I ain't taking no mouse in my house.
Mayor says a couple of my cats act more like dogs than cats. I can testify to that being on the phone with her. VJ says my cat used to go outside in the morning with the dogs and come in wanting a treat too. All the stories Mayor tells me about her cats and their treats. Ugh.
Yeah, and they're trophies. There's a lady, her name's Sumi. She does like antique Nippon Japanese porcelain and glass and stuff. She's really cool. She goes around to Goodwill and picks up little pieces of stuff and sells it for hundreds of dollars. And she's got a cat that goes out and brings her actual dead mice. And like, here, mom, I love you.
Right.
I mean, the cat's real proud of himself.
I was gonna say, my husband's brother-in-law lives with us, and we turned this wood shop that Todd had in the backyard into like a little studio for him. So he's the man in the backyard. But anyway, he feeds all the outside neighborhood cats, which is good because it keeps the snakes and the mice away. However, because they're so appreciative, they do bring us dead birds and dead squirrels, and it's just like you go to walk out, it's like, oh, and I'm like, Todd, Sam.
Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Amanda.
Hello,
They also
Amanda.
bring rabbit. They also bring rabbits.
Yes, yes.
Half-eaten birds. Yeah.
I'm a nature girl, but I like them living.
Yes. Yes.
So
I used to get the sparrows would get pushed out of the trees, out of the nests. And my grandfather hated sparrows, on the farm because they plastered everything. And
right.
so I'd go pick these little birds up, and I felt so sorry for him. And I'd take him to my grandfather, and he goes, "Okay, I'll take it down to the barn and help it." Yeah. After I got older, he helped it all right.
Oh,
Wow.
What I thought was the cute little baby pigs, because we had a hog farm. So the little baby pigs, right after they're born, he'd give me the runts to raise for 4-H, and so I'd take them in the house and rock them in the chair.
And see, if I raised something like that, I would. It'd be a pet for life.
Well, yeah, mine were basically, well, not for life, for the season, because I'd show them for 4-H. So I lived, breathed, and, slept the livestock for 8 months out of the year.
And then didn't you sell it?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I would be that one that would put clothes on it.
My daughter wants a pot-bellied pig. I'm like, no, you don't.
I want a lap puppy so I can dress it. I was gonna get one my son went off to the Marines, and we took Mackenzie in for him. So
Yeah, that's what that little puppy that I brought in here. He's not going to get any bigger than he already is. His ears are bigger than he is. And
right,
so, he's just a what do they call a deer-faced chihuahua?
right.
And, he's just, my daughter, it's his mama. They left to go to Sonic yesterday, and all I heard was him whining for 20 minutes, even though he was here on the bed with me. He wanted his mother.
Right. Yes, Denny, I agree. Absolutely love the story of Charlotte's Web and the way she fought for Wilbur. Yes, yes. Nona Grace says, my daughter loves pigs and wants one too. And Oreo is just freaking out right now for our conversation from the mice to the snakes to says newborn mice. Aw, there's no aw. Mr. Joyful says sweet. Uh-oh. I got Keri coming up twice. What's
Uh-oh. Oh, she left and came back in. She
I
went
got
out
you
the
up
back
twice,
door and
Keri.
came in the front door.
Wow.
Animal parade.
Hi, kitty. Oh, that's too funny.
Well, ladies, it is about almost 11:30 my time. So I am going to, while I have the energy, last week I ended up sleeping on Mr. Joyful. So we are going to go actually do his birthday luncheon, picnic in the park, and go to Hobby Lobby.
Woo-woo.
So next Saturday, Keri, if I can, we'll talk a little bit about the traveling box of joy that will be going out. And I will have it to actually show, but I won't show the items in it because it's going to be, meant to be a surprise. Uh-oh.
She left again?
She did.
What are you doing, Keri? Oh, she left so we couldn't. I see her name, but I don't see
You're a smart girl, Keri.
There her is.
I can't hear her.
You're muted.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, while she's coming back on, oh, thank you, Denny. His birthday was July 1st.
Aw.
But he's a Cancer baby, too. Yeah, last Saturday I fell asleep on him. I lay down at quarter till 11 in the morning to take a little nap, and I didn't get up till 8 o'clock that night. So, but anyway, but it's a good thing because now our Michaels has things 70% off. I have a coupon. Hobby Lobby's got 30% off. So,
Woo-woo. They might still have some clearance hanging around if you got
that's the kind of deals I need right now. My youngest son gave me some money to spend on the traveling boxes. So,
can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't
hear
see you, love.
Okay, well, I'm having technical difficulty, so we're gonna just end the live.
Okay, well, I thank everyone for participating in our question and sharing your birthdays. For those of you that did, we will have birthday videos for you.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun, ladies.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Keri, I love you, even though I can't see you. Hugs, 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 everyone.
Same channel, same place, same channel, same time next week.
That's right.
Bye,
everybody.